What's up, y'all? Keith Dykes here with W.K.D. Construction. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, thanks for stopping by. You can always hit that subscribe button, man, and come back. Check us out all the time. So let's go build something. All right, y'all, so I'm back. I've been slacking. Well, I haven't been slacking. I've just been super busy. I'm trying to work on the house and then do my shorts, do reels, all that good stuff. Trying to work up partnerships. Trying to get some materials for the house, some products and stuff that we're going to use. So I've just been really busy. So I'm back at it. We've got a short, just going to do a short video on building the garage here on the house. Like I said, it is short. It's not super long, super detailed, but it is just a process in the Dykes home project. So we're going to get to that and show you. So as you see behind me, we have nearly got the outside whooped. So on the front porch here, well, can you look at this? You got on there? Look at the face track. All right. Check this out. Check out my sunset I get to look at. Y'all see that? Beautiful. But yeah, pretty much everything on the exterior is done except for the porch columns and then the soffit on the back patio and then the porch columns on the back patio. So, but everything else, all the artisan siding, James Hardy, board and bat, brick, dormers are done, so everything's looking really good. And on the inside, HVAC is going in. We've got all of the insulation, which we spray foamed the roof deck, and then we use rock wool in the walls. All that is done. So electrical's done, plumbing's done. So we are just about ready to start finishing we're about ready to start hanging the drywall and get it finished. So I've been kind of having an issue with that. Past couple guys, the one guy I've been dealing with, he had a heart attack. And so he didn't want to do anything this big right now until he gets his stamina built back up. And then he gave me a name for another guy. And then he came, looked at it, and then he said he's not going to be in drywall no more. And so, man, it's just been a big ordeal in the past couple weeks. So I'm gonna have to find me a drywall man. So all of this section right here is the garage, which, you know, the offset is the garage. I think it's 26 feet this way and 27 feet that way, I believe. But we do have a dormer up over the garage. But here in the video, like I said, it's kind of short. We will get into doing the monoslab easy form. We'll put the gravel in there. We are going to do a floor drain real quick, just for wintertime and rain, you know, in case it's raining. That way water doesn't get all over your slab. It's got a place to go. We'll do wire sheeting, plastic, and then have Monty come back and pour the slab. We are out here today. We're getting ready to start digging for the garage foundation. We've got all of our strings back up, painted our lines to where I need to dig my footings. So I've taken the transit, found the top of my concrete slab, and I know what the bottom of my footing needs to be, where the location of my bottom of my footing needs to be. So I set the transit up to the top grade of the concrete slab. I want my garage slab to be dropped down 1.5 inches. So I allowed that 1.5 inches. Then I got the thickness of the forms, which is 16 inches. And then down about 6 inches worth of gravel footing. So That's what I got my transit set at, is to the bottom of the footing, and I'm gonna jump on the hoe and we're gonna start digging. So here's the top of my concrete. I want my garage slab to be 1.5 inches below here. So I basically measured 1 inch below here, since I've got a 1/2 inch higher there. So that's the top of my concrete slab. My slab's gonna be 4 inches, so I measured down. So we're gonna take this foam and cut it. We're gonna cut this foam all the way around. Make it flat, and then our concrete will rest, you know, right on top of it, and then we can bring our gravel and to that grade right there, and our slab will be ready. Popping the forms out so we can use them over here on the garage. What is that thing in the sky? Holy cow. That is the first time the sun has been out in 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't even know. It's been a minute, and it sure does feel good though. But we've been working here, and we've got some of our monoslab easy forms back in the hole. We just took out, you know, our other 2x8s and just reusing them. But we should get this little bitty excuse me, corner, get this little bitty couple outside corners here in the morning. We'll come back in. I'll put the big scoop on the forklift, get all this backfilled, we'll get it tamped, and Monty will be ready to come back. Hopefully, maybe, see, it's Monday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday, get it poured, and then we'll jump on that. Maybe, I don't know if we'll get it all done enough to pour this week, but if not, it'll be the first next week, get the storm shelter poured, and we'll be ready to start standing some wood. Well, the garage is formed up. We are going back on the outside, putting our little piece of foam in our slot where we took the 2x8 out of, and then we're going to take out the brick ledge that we got formed up in there, pull it out, reuse it here in the garage, and then take apart what we're not going to use and clean up, and then we'll use in the house for blocking or dead wood or bracing or whatever we need it for. Everything is tamped. I'm about to head to Paris, take the tamper back, and I got to pick up some rebar, pick up some what else I gotta get? I gotta get, oh, a drain, floor drain. I'm gonna put a floor drain in here, that way in winter time or rain, try to keep that going, keep my garage slab a little cleaner. And what else do I gotta get? Seems like there's something else I'll probably forget. As soon as we get the floor drain in, and then we'll put plastic down, put our reinforcement concrete sheets in here, and we will be ready to go. Oh, I got to pick up the ICF for the storm room. Pick that up while I'm out too. That's it. We'll get at it, get the brick ledge installed in here, and we'll be ready to go.
So now once we got that in, later on when I decide what the grade's gonna be, I can kind of come back and trim that off if I need to, you know, to get it down below the brick ledge. And then we can, you know, bring the dirt up against the house. So now that we got the foam cut off, we got our forms pulled, we've got a place to set our brick now. It is hanging off about 1/2 of an inch by the time we leave our air gap in behind it. So, but that will be fine, no big deal. 90% of it is setting on the concrete footing, so I'm not worried about an issue if it's going to do anything, because it won't. So we're just about to get it whooped. Something I highly recommend is a floor drain. They're not that expensive, doesn't really cost a whole lot to put them in. And if you live in an area that's got, you know, snow and ice and even, you know, substantial amount of rain, it's nice to have a drain in your floor, because when you bring your car in, snow melts, it doesn't go all over the garage, or even, you know, if you get in a pouring rain, you come in, it's not going to go, and your car's not going to drip all over the slab. So very economical to go ahead and have a floor drain installed while you're building it. We are prepped and ready for some concrete. Got all of our wire in there, brick ledge, everything's ready to go. For our drain, of course you want it to slope to your drain, so I just took a perimeter 7 feet from here. I did 3 feet on here, and then I drove some pins kind of as an outline to the top of the concrete. So now this will pitch from here to there. It's approximately a 1/2 inch lower on this end and 3/4 of an inch lower on that end. The drain is set, so it's got fall from front end to back, and then everything will be tapered to the drain. So Monty will be here on Friday. We got the concrete trucks, or the concrete company, we got it all ready to go, so they should be here Friday morning and get the garage done. I think we're about to start on the storm room. We'll get it kind of laid out today. I don't know if we'll get any start stacking, but we'll try to get it lined out and get started on that. But there's our pile of concrete forms.
places. That way you'll know where that line is. You know what I mean?
She looking good. I almost got it all ready to go. Got it trialed once. So that is a galvanized duct, so I can get the HVAC down through the concrete and into the ceiling in there. And then I have a couple sleeves. Got a couple 1.5-inch pipes all the way through just to bring electricity in there. You can definitely drill it afterwards, but it's easier to go ahead and sleeve it beforehand. Oh ho ho! It is done. It is complete. The garage slab they shagged ass here just a little while ago. Got it nice and slick. I'll probably take off the tape here probably tomorrow or this weekend or something. And that dog is, can you hear that? Dog is going ape crazy over there. That is it. All of the concrete here for the foundation part, especially where the walls are going to set, is completed, and I'm excited because we are about ready for some wood. It is just about time to start framing. I have been trying to hash out my windows. I'm really wanting to go with sun windows. Gonna do some double hungs and some casements, some fixed. But I got the pricing back. I ain't gonna lie, I had a little bit of a sticker shock. So I am gonna shop Pella as well. I am gonna use a metal clad wood interior window no matter what. We're gonna use casements, we're gonna use double hung and fixed. But if somebody's $10,000–$15,000 cheaper, I think I may just have to go with that. I don't know. We do have quite a few windows. They are big windows. We've got some I mean, windows and doors, they add up, dude, like that. You can spend whatever you want to spend. I've actually put window packages in the houses that cost more than your standard house, $160, $170, and that was way pre-COVID. So now everything is still up and it's crazy. But so yeah, I'm doing a little window shopping. I need to know that before we can actually start framing out window openings and door openings, because we need to know the rough opening. So hopefully I can get all of my numbers back tonight before the weekend, kind of get everything finalized. We will get the storm room poured on Monday, and like I said, hopefully we'll get all our numbers and I can kind of pick somebody to go with and tentatively go with that. But I would really like to go with sun. I really do like the window. They're fairly local to me. Actually, Pella, they actually have a factory in Murray, Kentucky, which is actually closer. But the Sun has a really good. Both of them have a really good kind of warranty kind of type thing. If something's wrong, they come out and fix it. But anyway, as soon as I get that figured out, we're gonna start framing this thing.
All right, y'all, that's it. That was my video on how we formed up our slab foundation for the garage. So on our or my next video, I'm going to show you how to build an ICF storm shelter, which is going to double as my closet. We will be using the new Dura ICF system, which is a great product. I really like the new Dura. It's pretty much all I've ever used, but it seems like it works really well compared to the other ones. A lot of the other ones, you have to put a lot of the blocks and stuff together. This one pretty much comes, the blocks pretty much come pre-assembled. Plus they're 8 feet long, 18 inches tall. So we will get into all of that and have us a solid concrete poured storm shelter to get into when the time comes. So once again, I am Keith Dykes. Thanks for watching, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day.